Hey guys, I'm Rit Prakash Dal from SKBK College of Engineering, CSE Department G section, and I bring you some interesting things that I think you would like to see. So here it goes.
It's 2023, huh? And soon it will be 2024. As a college student, I keep thinking about what am I gonna do when I graduate? Which job will I land on? I was so confused as you guys might be right now. So here I have made a list which you guys might be interested in. The list is about the jobs and fields which are so trending right now and will continue to emerge till 2030. This list will help you throughout your journey of college so that you can pick the right job for yourself. And I hope you do find something which is right for you here. Before everything, do you guys know the trend right now? Trending technologies, trending jobs, trending fields, trending fashion. You might know or maybe not. But how to find them? Let me tell you how to find them. So here's step number one. Follow industry leaders and influencers on social media. This will not only help you to find which one is trendiest, but also will allow you to see how to do things easily. Other than that, read industry publications and blogs, attend conferences and events, join professional organizations and groups, use Google Trends. Google Trends is an interesting topic. With this, you can know what people most searches for in the Google. So, with this, let me show you the list which will help you in your journey throughout your college to find which is the right job for you and which one you should go for. So, the top shelf of my list is AI specialist. AI specialists are professionals who are skilled in developing and implementing artificial intelligence solutions. They typically have a strong background in computer science, machine learning, mathematics, statistics, and programming. AI specialists may work on developing various types of AI systems, including machine learning models, natural language processing algorithms, and computer vision systems. They may also work on integrating AI technologies into many existing systems such as IoTs, Internet of Things. You guys might have heard of it. This is a popular term which is used to automate anything that uses internet. AI technologies are such an advanced skills. Specialists also need to have strong problem solving, critical thinking, and communication skills. They must be able to understand business requirements and translate them into technical solutions, such as one of their ongoing application, which is I think widely known to the world, is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an amazing application which has limitless potential for the future. And for those who want to create something like ChatGPT and AIs, this is an interesting field of job that you can work upon. So the next job that is on the list, so is data scientist. They are professionals who use scientific methods, algorithms, mathematics, statistics, and various analytical techniques to exact insights from large and complex data sets and tallies, of course. They are skilled in programming, statistics, machine learning, data visualization, and data mining, which means to acquire data from different kind of things. And they apply these skills to exact meaningful insights or conclusions from raw data. Raw data includes the data that people gives from surveys and all the other means like which kind of thing they search in Google. It can also be a parameter. Then data scientists typically work with large amount of data, often in unstructured or semi-structured formats, and use statistical analysis and machine learning algorithms to identify patterns and make predictions. This is an important fact because they are pretty much useful to make the company going. Because any one of their predictions go wrong, the company can lose a lot of profit, and this can also mean that economical factor might go down and the company might have to face bankruptcy. This is why it's also an amazing skill to have for you to manage and skillfully acquire data from the people and other things, because this can improvise what you can do with the economy also. So that's it about data scientist, because this was one of the trendiest job in 2021 and 2022 before AI came into the field. A lot of people are thinking of this job because right now this job gives you a lot of salary package, as it is like the decision maker of the company, which can either be rise of the company or the downfall of the company. Well, that's it. And the next job of the list, virtual reality designers. Wow, that's an interesting job, I say, because it relates to an emerging technology VR. VR can get you experience of a world of fantasy, which you can only dream of, into reality. Virtual reality designers are skilled professional in creating these kinds of worlds to you, which can only be found in your dreams, so that you can experience the virtual world of your fantasy in reality using VR set. Uh, to do this, they usually have a strong background in computer graphics, 3D modeling, game designing, and programming, of course. VR designers use specialized software such as Unity, Blender, and a lot more photo editing softwares, video editing softwares, which can help them stimulate a real world experience so that they can do it in a virtual world. VR applications for various industries, including entertainment, education, healthcare, and manufacturing, are being made like this. Their work can involve 3D model of objects and environments, programming interactive elements, and designing user interfaces. Their technical skills are vastly immersed into a lot of things. Uh, they have to have creative and artistic skills, because this can help them visually conceptualize and design engaging and visually appealing virtual environments. They must also be able to work collaboratively with other professionals, because a single person can have many perspectives, but not all the perspective of something or some object. So that's why they have to be good at communications, because they need to work in teams mostly. VR designers may work for a variety of organizations, including tech companies, game development studios, and advertising agencies. Their work can range from developing VR applications for gaming and entertainment to creating immersive training simulations for industries such as healthcare and manufacturing. They are also very well versed in creating things which will help people study, because I think a lot of automobile engineers are using VR to actually develop their cars and automobiles, which can help them visualize how actually the automobile can work, and for the betterment, what they can do in the future so that it consumes less power in their own field, respectively. Similarly, how other fields are also using in healthcare, education, and all the other fields that are out there. So VR can actually be something that we might all be using in the near future. So this is also a trending job right now. Cyber security specialist. This job is like a job that will never run out, because with the advancement of technologies, cybercrime also increases. Think of this job as like a guard who keeps your computer and information safe from people who might try to steal or damage them. Just like how a guard might use cameras, alarms, and other tools to avoid people destroying the property. A cybersecurity specialist uses software and techniques to protect your computer systems and networks from hackers who might try to steal your data and do bad things on your computer using the data that he's stolen. So, from unauthorized access, theft, and damage, they protect your computer from the hackers. They typically need to have a strong background in computer science, information technology, and security. Because without these technologies, they won't be able to fight hackers. They also need to have better problem solving thinking and critical thinking skills and analyzing complex data and information skills and identifying things because these are all important factors by which they are gonna help you protect the computer so that the hackers can breach it because you don't know what might of attack or technique the hacker might be using to breach your computer. That's why this is kind of an amazing job who protects the world just like how soldier or guard does but in a virtual world. So people who are interesting in jobs which will never run out because as long as there is technologies there are cybercrimes and as long as there are cybercrimes there are cybersecurity specialists who will develop these techniques so that they can fight off the cybercrimes that is happening all around the technologies in the world. And that's it. Because this is such an important role, the salary is usually very high and as you know this job never run out. So this is an good job for people who want to go for cybersecurity and security field. Yep. And so that the next job in the list is so it's sustainability specialist. Of course, this is an important role because as climate changes are happening, it is important to notice what we are doing that can harm our earth. So, a sustainability specialist is a professional who helps our organization or us develop and implement things and promote environmental, social, and economic responsibility so that we don't waste our money on things which is harming our earth. And it also helps in our economical factor and it also prevents us from harming the earth. They usually have strong backgrounds in environmental science, engineering, business, or related fields for which they are applying to the company, depending on the company requirements, of course. They work to reduce the impact of human activities on the environment and promote long-term sustainability. In addition to technical skills, they also need to have strong communication skills because without communication skills, they can persuade the companies to not do things that is harming the environment. As long as they can persuade them, it is beneficial for the company and for the environment also. This is a good job for those who wants to help give something to the earth because Earth has taken so much care of us. And yeah, I might sound like a environmentalist, but this is important that we do not harm our Earth so that our future generations can live with prosperity. And the next job on the list is augmented reality developers. So this is an interesting job similar to VR specialist because AR and VR go side by side. Obviously, they are not the same, but AR who create digital contents can be overlaid onto the real world, while as VR, where we are creating our own world in the virtual so that we can experience the fantasy that we want to live in. Augmented reality is something similar that we have seen actually. We might be using it on our Google Maps where we can't find the road. So it uh, uses the camera sensors to actually pinpoint where you are and give you the location of your destination. Or you might have heard of the game which was pretty popular in 2016 and 17, which was called Pokemon Go. Using your real-time location, it can generate a world in your phone for which you can use to play Pokemon Go and capture Pokemons as you go around. AR developers usually have strong background in computer graphics, 3D modeling, and game design, which also includes programming. This is an interesting field as you go on because these technical skills are pretty used in companies with high values. People use these to develop their research and what they want to do. Actually, it depends on the companies what they are making and their product. So VR and AR go side by side, and just as VR is important, AR is also increasing its benefits all around the world. So people who are interested in AR, like bringing a virtual experience into reality, bringing their fantasies into reality, can go for these jobs because this is gonna be an interesting job which might take over the future. So the next job in the list is influencer marketing, a job which has emerged in recent years. It is the integration of digital marketing and social media influencers. It is a way for companies to promote their products or services by working with people who have a big following on social media. Influencers have a lot of followers who trust their opinion and recommendations. The companies give the influencers free products or money to promote their products to their followers through posts or videos or any kind of medium like podcast. This can be a good way for companies to reach people who are interested in their products, but it can also be hard to make sure the influencers are a good fit for the company and to measure the success of the campaign. After all, with the scandal of an influencer, the popularity of the product may go down, but with the rise of the influencer, the product promotion can also go up. This is a good way because most of the time, the popularity of the influencers always go up. After all, there are free platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. So, people always bet on the good things. Telemedicine specialist, a job which has rose recently because of Corona pandemic that happened in 2019, because of which we weren't able to see each other or be in contact with each other. Even the doctors had to treat us without seeing us. Telemedicine specialists are professionals who uses technology to provide medical care remotely. Only because of them we were able to go through Corona without the need for an in-person visit. That's how we did it. Without making contact with each other, they used to contact us through digital needs, like on screen or using computers and laptops. They may work in a variety of settings, including hospitals, clinics, and private practices, and they may specialize in particular area of medicine. This is a good way they can use technology for the better healthcare of people. They connect with patients, including video conferencing, phone calls, and messaging platforms. They may use remote monitoring also, which can give the data of patient such as blood pressure, heart rate, and glucose levels, which can be shared with the healthcare provider in real time. With this, they can analyze the data and give us proper medicine so that we can cure ourselves faster. Isn't that amazing? I know that people who are aspiring to become doctors can opt for this because this way they can help people when such an pandemic appears. Well, I hope there's no pandemic, but it can happen, right? So you should be at least be prepared for that. With this, telemedicine specialist is being on rise. So the next job on the list is blockchain technology developer is a professional who designs and builds a decentralized digital system that uses blockchain technology. Blockchain is a digital ledger that records transactions in a secure and transparent manner. making it ideal for applications such as cryptocurrency, supply chain management, and voting system. With this, even a small transaction where we buy milk of 20 rupees can be clear and transparent, so there is no fault in the transaction. Blockchain technology developers have a strong background in computer science, cryptography, and distributed systems. They are also skilled in problem solving skills, critical thinking, and often encounter complex and unique challenges in their work. They are also good communicators because they have to be in team and always talk to stakeholders of the company, as they are also good businessmen. Blockchain technology developers work in a variety of industries, including finance, healthcare, and logistics, because these are the places or industries which generate a lot of revenue for the country. As they are generating a lot of revenue and money, they are dealing with digital money. And when they are dealing with digital money, there should be clear transparency of the transactions. That's why blockchain is very much important because all over the world, digital transfers and digital transactions is happening, and with that, where the money goes, where the money comes from, and what's happening with the money online should be clear and transparent so that there is no fault in the currency of the countries. With this, the job of blockchain technology developers is in the rise. And if you want to pursue it, you can always do so, as it is not that hard. Because the things that you need to learn for blockchain technology is C++ programming language, Java programming language, and Solidity. Other than that, you should have good communication skills, critical thinking, and some problem solving management. Also, time management is important and must have a business mind. Well, you can develop those with time. So, the next job on the list is virtual event planner. It is a job that has been on the rise recently. As the companies are making their way internationally, they need to converse with different companies in the different locations of different parts of the world. But they cannot go just like that, right? That's why they have to set up a virtual meeting for them. And for that, they have to have a virtual event planner so that they can put the time aside for meeting whenever necessary. It is an important task because with this, they can have a rise of their company or fall of the company, as it directly matters to the economy of their company. Also, there are a lot of people who like to go to VR, virtual reality, to do a lot of things like music shows, virtual music shows, virtual party, and virtual event planner are those people who design and schedule that event for them. This is on the rise because this gives people entertainment and a lot more. With this, I end my list. I hope you guys learned something. Well, one more thing that I'm going to show you that is one of the things that will help you on your journey after graduating. What I told you up to now is the list of jobs that are trending right now so that you can go for it and get a good job after graduating. But what I didn't tell you is what you need to do to acquire those jobs. And here's the list that I made, which is pretty much common in every job that you are interested in. So let us look at the list. So the first thing that you have to do is acquire foundational skills. Like if you want to get on a tech job, you have to know the programming skills, communication skills, and development skills, and must have your creative mind so that you can do all the things easily. Other than that, gain hands-on experience. You should go for internships, attend seminars, webinars, and all those things to understand how it actually works, how the industries works, and which are the technologies that they are using. The third one is a build a portfolio. A portfolio is nothing but all the projects or mini projects that you have done in your 4 years of college. Not just college, but anyway in your school life, high school life, or junior school life. Where have you ever done something that might help you in your resume making, in your career, which has helped you build your foundations? Can be inserted in portfolio. Build a portfolio that people cannot reject after seeing that. After that, learn relevant tools and technologies. Just like I told you before, you should know the trends if you want to know which tools are being used in the current trend. So you have to understand what people are using mostly and the company that you are applying for, which tool and technologies they are using. The fifth one is keep learning and stay updated. After all, reading the publications, magazines, knowing what's happening in the current world is very important. And how do you know it? By reading the magazines that they are publishing, attending webinars, seminars, and all the events that they are conducting so that you can understand what's happening in industries and which type of technologies trends is going on. Sixth one, pursue advanced education. Of course, this is the most important thing that you have to do. After understanding the foundational programming languages, you have to go for the intermediate, and after that, you have to be the advanced so that you can get a better job at whatever you want to do. The seventh one is a build a strong professional network. Just like I told you that to know the trends, you have to attend a webinar, seminar, and a lot of conference meetings so that you can understand what's the trend that's happening and how to do that by attending those conference meetings and all those events that's happening. But whenever you go to such meetings, they usually hold a press conference and let people talk with each other so that the people can build network around the globe, or what was the theme of the seminar. Depending on that, people can understand their network, how the professionals are doing, and you can build network and relationship with other people so that the similar minded people can work together. Thank you. And with this thing in mind, you can almost do and get any job that you want.
With that being said, I say my farewell. Adios. Let's meet next time.